Good morning, David Lapp here again, joining you from our studio here. I have Darrell Note with me. Darrell's one of the operation managers for Blessings of Hope. He's been with us now for about 2 years. And this segment we're actually doing from the studio. We want to be talking about our project in Elizabethtown. We just came through a 90-day due diligence period to buy a property in E-Town and are looking to have settlement early next year. With this project, we're looking at getting into food processing at a large scale, just taking fresh produce, fruits and vegetables, anything. There's almost unlimited amounts of fresh produce available. That the only issue with it is it's ripe. Something has to be done with it or we're going to be throwing it out. And we believe if we can take this product, if we can utilize it, dehydrate it, give it a shelf-stable life, and ship it around the world, we can add value to the product and be able to nourish children in other countries that don't have the access to the product. Darrell, you've been in logistics or involved in logistics here for about 2 years. So what are some of the things you see, some of the opportunities that we see, that most people have no idea about? Just share a few of the instances just off the top of your head.
Logistically, there's so many opportunities that come to us on a daily basis. It's incredible how many of those opportunities we have to turn away because we don't have the resources and facilities to be able to take it all in. Mm-hmm. Produce especially, very short shelf life, very high turnover, and we just have to utilize what we can with the limited resources and space that we have. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's interesting is, fresh produce, a lot of people never think of this, but these large distribution centers, they have product that they're selling to retail, but it gets to a point where retail no longer wants the product because it's too ripe. And they got to go somewhere with it. Now, yeah, we can send this to compost. We can send it to the landfill to get rid of it. But if we can utilize that product, if we can dice it up, dehydrate it, give it a shelf-stable life, we can reduce the volume. We can retain about 98% of the nutrition and shrink the volume down to about 20% of the volume. So that's one of the big reasons we want to get into this project at E-Town. The process is basically, taking fresh produce, cutting off any spots that are bad, cutting off the ends, running it through a dicer, putting in a dehydrator, drying that down, and then packing that product and be able to ship it, to any place that they need it. Our goal with the project is to be able to dehydrate a container load of fresh product a week. And to do that, we estimate we'll have to process about 12 to 15 semi-loads of fresh produce a week, which sounds like a lot of product, but really in the scope of things and in what's available out there, it's just a fraction of what's available. And we believe that, if we can utilize the community, if we can utilize the volunteer support and take this product, we can add tremendous value to technically to a waste product that the only issue is it's ripe, or the only issue is it's misshaped. And we can utilize that and make it available to people that need it. So you have any comments on that?
Yeah, just the ability to be able to take those waste products, like you say, that were going to be thrown out or disposed of in some way, and utilizing them is phenomenal. We're so excited to be able to take this step and to grow into these opportunities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Food dehydration is something that we've been talking about since 2018, 2019. It was always on our radar. It's always an exciting thing that we've been talking about, but we're now at the point where we are scheduled to have our first dehydrator delivered tomorrow, which is just going to be a small unit, where the unit in E-Town will be a larger unit then. The E-Town project, we're looking at a unit that'll probably do 100 plus carts at a time. Yeah. And it'll be a large scale. It'll be fun. And the other half, that'll be in half of the building. The other half of the building, we want to get into, have another selection center We'll be talking more about the selection center and how that works at the, I believe it's the 1 o'clock hour today. Again, this is Giving Tuesday. We are focused on raising funds for Blessings of Hope today. It's one of our biggest one-day fund drives that we do of the year. Other years we've been involved in the Extra Give. This year we've chosen not to participate because of some policy changes, and we decided to do our push on Giving Tuesday this year instead of the Extra Give. So I believe the Extra Give is a great organization. Great. It was always a fun event just to to put a challenge out there and see what God does with that. But we've chosen not to participate in that this year. Timeline on the project in Elizabethtown. We just came through a due diligence period. Property checked out great. The environmental's looking good. The building's looking good. So we're looking at probably early 2023 settlement, and then about a 6 months, maybe 4 to 6 months construction period, and then hopefully by summer of next year we'll be ready to get into large-scale dehydration. We connected with an ag consultant that works with local produce farmers. He said he has about 150 local produce farmers that he works with, and there's just unlimited. He said it's crazy how much produce just stays in the field because they either overproduced, they don't have an outlet for it, it's seconds, so that's a whole other opportunity that we have not tapped into yet. But yeah, it's an interesting challenge. It's just another step in the process of what we see as an opportunity to utilize more of the resources that we have and just make that available to the people that need it. The goals for the building, we're looking at probably about an $8 million project. That would include purchasing the property, the renovations. We want to put in a methane digester where we can take the waste of the waste, if you will, and run that through a methane digester, capture the gases to run our dehydrator, as well as produce electricity to run the facility. So it's an exciting project. It looks like a huge price tag, $8 million. But if you actually look at the value that this facility will bring to the world in the next 10, 20, 50 years, I believe it's going to pay for itself over and over and over again. So, sometimes you can look at the cost of something or you can look at the value of something. And if you only look at the cost, there's so much limitations associated with cost if you don't bring in the value and actually realize the value of what's actually a return on investment, if you will. So, any final comments here before we wrap this up?
No, this is a long-term investment. This is something that we're so excited to be able to get into. This is, like you said, something that we've talked about for a long time, and just to see the pieces starting to come together is a lot of fun.
Yeah,
a lot of challenges ahead of us, but there's a lot of good things.
Every challenge also is an opportunity. So we believe if God puts the challenge in front of us, it's an opportunity to see what He does with that. You can actually watch our website, blessingsofhope.com/Elizabethtown, for updates as we move forward there. But today, again, is Giving Tuesday. We have a goal to raise $500,000 today for Blessings of Hope, and you can stop by at our location at Leola, Lancaster, and Leola or Lancaster, and make a donation in person. You can mail a check to Blessings of Hope, P.O. Box 567, Ephrata, PA 17522, and just put attention Giving Tuesday on the envelope. Or you can go on our website, blessingsofhope.com/Giving Tuesday, and donate there. Check, cash, credit card. We can take non-cash assets. If you have appreciated stocks, if you have real estate or anything like that you want to donate, it's very self-explanatory on the website. If you have any questions, reach out to us. We'd be happy to walk you through the process. Cryptocurrency is another way you can donate. There's a lot of ways you can donate, and sometimes cash, it might not be the best option for you. Maybe you have, like I said, appreciated stock that you want to donate the full cash value of the stock, get the tax deduction without paying any capital gain taxes or anything like that. So, yeah, We really appreciate, all the opportunities that God shares, and we are always looking for ways to expand our capacity so we can utilize more of what's available. Because like Darrell said, we're constantly turning down product. We're constantly limited on what we can do based on how fast we can grow the infrastructure. So yeah, we are excited. At the 12 o'clock hour, we'll be sharing, we'll be bringing Aaron Fisher on to chat with us. He's in Kentucky right now, working on a project down there. Go back and watch our other videos. At the 9 o'clock, we were at Becker Road talking about, the volunteering processing there, packing boxes. 10 o'clock, we were here at East Petersburg at the where they're getting into food processing, just talking more about food processing, some of those benefits. And then, like I said, at noon we'll be bringing Aaron Fisher in from Kentucky via video. And then at 1 o'clock we want to be at the Selection Center in Lancaster. And then at 2 o'clock we'll be back here in the studio talking about outreaches, and we're trying to explain more of the operations and how the food flows through Blessings of Hope. So thank you for watching. God bless you. Share this video, and if you can donate, that would be awesome. Appreciate your support, and have a great day.